Jnanatimarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakaupatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhupayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we are celebrating a special occasion. It was a day in which Raghunath Das got the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Right? We have the deities here. Gaur Nitai. Gora is Chaitanya and Nitai is Nityananda. So Lord Nityananda gave mercy to this one devotee named Raghunath. Raghunath Das. He was a disciple of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Raghunath was born in a very wealthy family, very rich family. His father and his uncle were very wealthy, and they would maintain all the brahmanas in Bengal. They would give charity to them, to maintain them. So Raghunath was born in that family, but he wanted to follow Lord Chaitanya. He wanted to go with Lord Chaitanya. He wanted to leave the family and go and become a sadhu, like a baba or something, you know. So he wanted to leave the home. So sometime he would run away, and when he would run away, the father would send people to go and catch him and bring him back. And it happened several times. He ran away, father would send men, go and get him, bring him back, and they bring him back. Lord Chaitanya, of course, he had already taken sannyas, he had renounced the world, and he was living in Jagannath Puri. So Raghunath wanted to go there to be with Lord Chaitanya, but his family were very attached. Some Indian families are very attached to their children, especially the son. They won't let the son go away from the home. So anyway, they got him married. They got him married to a very beautiful lady, young girl, Bengali lady, very sweet, very gentle, spoke very nicely, you know, very nice lady. But Raghunath was not interested. They had so much money, and he had such a beautiful wife, but he didn't want to enjoy material world. He wanted to get something more than just the material world could offer. So at one point, the mother was thinking, we will tie him up so he doesn't run away. We'll tie him up. But the father said, what's the good to tie him up? He has more money than Kuvera, the treasurer of the demigods. And he has a wife as beautiful as Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. So if these things cannot keep him at home, ropes will not be any good either. So no point to tie him up. So he stayed at home. So at one point he went to, Lord Chaitanya had come there, and he went to see Lord Chaitanya. And he told Lord Chaitanya, I want to leave the home, I want to come and be with you. And Lord Chaitanya told him, you go home and stay at home and behave like a normal person. Don't think that you don't become a sahajya. Sahajya means one who takes everything very cheap. He told him, go home and keep Krishna in your heart and just behave like a normal person, and in your heart always think of Krishna. So Lord Chaitanya sent Raghunath home. So Raghunath went home and he did what Lord Chaitanya told him. He behaved like a normal person, but at the same time he was very careful not to get attached to the luxury and the comfort of the home and all the pleasures of the material world. So after some time, Lord Nityananda came to a place called Panihati. Panihati is on the bank of the Ganges River. It's not very far away from Calcutta, quite near to Calcutta Airport. If you're there in Calcutta, sometimes you can go to Panihati, very near to airport. We have a nice temple there now, and you can see the place, the Panihati. Lord Nityananda had come there, and he was there at the bank of the Ganges River. There was a big tree is still growing there on the side of the river. And Lord Nityananda was sitting there with all the devotees. And Raghunath came. So when Raghunath came, they recognized him. And they said, oh, Raghunath has come. And Lord Nityananda said, you come here. Today I'm going to punish you. He told him, I'm going to punish you. Lord Nityananda told him, he said, your punishment is you have to put on a feast for all the devotees. I want you to make a feast for all the devotees. So in Bengal, this time of the year, it's very hot, right? And it was the middle of the day, so very hot. And so Raghunath arranged to get shira, flat rice, crushed flat rice, shira. And Bengali people in the summer, they'll take that flat rice, they'll soak it, and then mix it with yogurt, mix it with dahi and fruit, and take it. So Raghunath, he did that. He got a lot of flat rice, and he bought all the yogurt and condensed milk also to make it more tasty. Condensed milk and yogurt, and they mixed it all. First they washed the flat rice in the Ganga water, and then they mixed it with the yogurt and the condensed milk. And they, of course, in Bengal, there's always bananas everywhere, and mangoes also this time of the year, everywhere, mango growing, and bananas. So he got lots of bananas and mango. And people were coming, everybody heard, you know, in India, when there's prasadam distribution, everybody comes, you know, you don't know where they come from. They come out of the trees, they come out from, it's amazing how quickly, so many people all came, and even the vendors came to sell their goods because they heard Raghunath is buying everything. So they came, and Raghunath would buy all their yogurt and milk and bananas and mangoes. He'd buy everything from them, and they made a big feast. And they offered it on the bank of the Ganges. They offered it to Lord Nityananda. And they had a big kirtan. And when they had the big kirtan, then everybody could see Lord Chaitanya. Amazingly, he appeared in the kirtan. Although he was staying in Jagannath Puri, by his mystic power, he appeared there at Panihati. And they had a big kirtan. And then they distributed prasadam to everyone. And they fed everyone, even the dogs. All the dogs were fed as well. Nobody went hungry. They fed everybody. So Lord Nityananda was very pleased. And he placed his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath. And he blessed Raghunath. Well, first of all, Raghunath, he gave some money and everything. He wanted to give some donations for Lord Nityananda and for his party. And then Lord Nityananda told him he was very pleased. And Raghunath Das said, please bless me that I shall get free from material life soon. And Lord Nityananda said, yes, very soon you will get free from material life. So Raghunath was very happy. He got the blessing of Lord Nityananda, and he went home and he waited for the right time to get out from the house. And then it happened one morning, because he had a deity in the house, and so there was a man coming every day to do the puja. They had a brahmana come every day to do the puja. But this one day the man didn't come to do the puja. So they said, oh, what's happened? Why the pujari has not come? So Raghunath said, I will go and find out. I will go and get him. So Raghunath went, it was early in the morning. So Raghunath decided this will be a good time to get away from the home. So he was very careful. He went on the back path. He didn't go the usual road to Puri. He went all the other paths. So they couldn't find him. When they came looking they understood after some time, hey, Raghunath has not come back. Where is he gone? The father sent men to look for him. They came back and said, we can't find him anywhere because he'd taken another path. And so they were not able to catch him. So Raghunath escaped from the home and he got to Jagannath Puri. He walked. Of course, you have to walk in those days. There were no bus, no train, no plane, everything walking. So Raghunath walked to Puri and he got to Jagannath Puri and he came to Lord Chaitanya and surrendered. And Lord Chaitanya told him, you're very lucky, you've been freed. He said, you were like a man who'd fallen into a hole where people pass stool. You know, they make a hole sometimes in India and they will pass their stool into the hole. So he said, you had fallen into that hole. Usually people don't get out. By good fortune, somehow you have got out. So you're very lucky. And so he told Raghunath to stay in Jagannath Puri. And he was the servant of Swarup Damodar. So Raghunath stayed there in Puri, and after some time Lord Chaitanya disappeared. He disappeared from the world. So then Raghunath went to Vrindavan. And he went to Vrindavan, and there he stayed with Rupa and Sanatan. So he became one of the 6 Goswamis. You can see the picture on the bottom there. The 6 Goswamis, six men. He became one of the Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis. He was living there in Vrindavan, and he lived at Radhakund. Lord Chaitanya had discovered Radhakund. Nobody knew where is Radhakund until Lord Chaitanya went there. And he showed them. There was a rice field. It was just a rice field. But Lord Chaitanya went into the field, began to take bath. So everyone was surprised. Why is he taking bath here? And Lord Chaitanya told him, this is Radhakund. So Raghunath was staying there in Radhakund, and he wanted to develop it, to make it nice. But he had no money. He'd left all the money. So what happened? There was one man he was going to Badrik Ashram, and he was taking a lot of gold to Badrik Ashram. But on the way there, he had a dream, and in his dream, Lord Krishna appeared to him and told him, he said, take this gold and go to Radhakund, Vrindavan. There's a place called Radhakund. Go there and give the gold to Raghunath. He needs it. So the man came all the way back, and he gave the money, gave the gold to Raghunath. And Raghunath used that money to make beautiful kunds there at Radhakund, Shamakund. But Raghunath Das, he was very renounced. At first, when he ran away from home, father sent money for him. So at first, he was using the money, he'd make a feast, and he'd bring the different sannyasis, the different devotees would all come, he'd give them a feast. He would do it once every month, they'd have a big feast. But then he sent all the money back. He thought, this is not good. Why I should use all my father's money like this? This is not. He sent it back. So then every day he would just beg outside the door of the temple. In Jagannath Puri, many people go there, they'll get prasadam, they'll come out with the prasad. So if you stand there, you know, people will give you prasad. So Raghunath Das was standing there every day begging to get prasad. And Lord Chaitanya would see him. Lord Chaitanya said, oh, very nice, very humble. You have to be very humble to beg, you know, to beg food like that. So Raghunath was doing that for some time. But then after some time, he was not there anymore. And Lord Chaitanya said, what happened to Raghunath? Where did he go? And they said, oh no, he's not begging anymore. He said it's not very good to stand there every day begging. He said, you get to know who will give you and who won't give you. He said, it's not very good. So what he did, instead, he would go to the drains where they wash the pots, and he would collect all the rice and the whatever things were left in the pots. He would collect it from the drain, and he would wash it and dry it, and then he would honor it as prasadam. And in this way he would eat. He was very, very renounced, you know. So Lord Chaitanya said, oh, he is taking prasadam like that. He said, that is nectar. And Lord Chaitanya found him. Lord Chaitanya also took some. But Lord Chaitanya's servant told Lord Chaitanya, no, no, this is not for you. You should not. So Raghunath Das was living like that, very renounced. Although he was from a very, very wealthy family, he became very, very renounced. So it's very important to understand that, first of all, he went to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya said, go home. But then when he went to Lord Nityananda, Lord Nityananda gave him blessings that he would get free from material life. So Lord Nityananda is non-different from Balaram. And Lord Balaram is the Adi Guru. He's the original Guru. So the point is, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna. So you don't go to Krishna directly. You must go first through the spiritual teacher. We say by the mercy of the Guru, you get the mercy of Krishna. You don't go to Krishna without the mercy of the Guru. So initially, Raghunath was going to Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya said, go home, just stay at home. But when he went to Lord Nityananda is like the Guru. So Lord Nityananda blessed him, and then he was able to get the mercy. By the mercy of Lord Nityananda, he got freed from material life. So it's on this day that it happened in Panihati. So every year in Panihati, there's a festival, and many different people come there, and they will distribute the flat rice, and they will distribute prasadam. And they have many people doing kirtan and a lot of programs there in Panihati. It's just a small village. But this day, on this day, it's very crowded. So many people are there. And they're all chanting and giving prasada.
It's a small village near the airport.
Huh?
It's not a small village near the airport.
Yeah. Yeah, not far from the airport. Not far away from there. On the bank of the Ganges.
24 paraganas, that is.
Huh?
Paraganas.
24 Parganas. Yeah, yes, right. That district. Yeah. Yeah. So this pastime took place today. So devotees, we like to celebrate this festival. The festival, Shira Dahi festival. We have some Shira and Dahi we want to distribute to all of you today. And we want you to also pray to Raghunath also. Pray to Lord Krishna. We can also get free of material life and go back to Godhead like Raghunath, become good devotee. So Krishna consciousness is like that. If we get too attached and too comfortable to material living, then the path back to Godhead is more difficult. So Raghunath Das, he was very renounced. He would practice, hardly he would eat, hardly he would sleep. He conquered over eating and sleeping, and he was always meek and humble. And he lived to an old age. He lived to an old age in Radhakund. And if you go to Radhakund, his samadhi is there in Radhakund, where he used to live. So he worshipped the Govardhan Hill, and every day do parikrama around the Govardhan Hill, and he'd be meditating there at Radhakund. And sometimes when he'd be meditating, sometimes a tiger would come, because it's jungle, it was a jungle. And sometimes a tiger would come, and it happened one time a tiger came, but what happened, Krishna came, chased the tiger. Raghunath Das was sitting in trance and meditation, chanting the holy name and meditating on Krishna. He didn't see the tiger. So Lord Krishna came, took the tiger away. And another time, the sun was very hot, and Raghunath was out there, and he didn't notice how hot the sun was. Radharani came, and she put her sari over the head of Raghunath to protect him. So they told one of the devotees, they saw that, oh, you know, this is not good. You're taking service from Krishna and Radha. This is not good. You should build a, because he had no place for shelter. So they told, you build a place for yourself, make a kutir, a bhajan kutir. And in the bhajan kutir, then you can sit. You won't be troubled then by tigers and the heat and everything. So like that, he built a little kutir and he was living there at Radhakund. So when we go to Vrindavan, people, they like to go to Radhakund. It's a holy place. It's right at the side of the Govardhan Hill. So we're remembering this pastime of Raghunath Das. We always pray to the Goswamis, Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujago Shri Jiva Gopala Go. Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghujago Shri Jiva Gopala Go. Right? There were 6 Goswamis, Rupa, Sanatan, Jiva, Raghunath. There was a Raghunath Das and Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and then a Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So they were all followers of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they were living in Vrindavan and chanting the holy name, worshipping Krishna, and discovering all the different holy places of Krishna's pastimes. And at the same time, they wrote books also about Krishna consciousness. So we're indebted to these great souls. So we always remember the different festivals in their honor. Okay. Any question? Oh, Raghunath Das was given a Govardhan Shila by Lord Chaitanya. And he, usually people worship Shaligram. Brahmanas worship Shaligrams. Raghunath Das, however, Lord Chaitanya gave him a Govardhan Shila, a stone from the Govardhan Hill. And the stones from the Govardhan Hill, they're very special. And Lord Chaitanya had been keeping, somebody had brought it from Vrindavan and given it to Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya would keep it, sometimes he'd put it on his head, sometimes he'd hold it in front of his eyes, like this. And like that, he kept it for some time. And then he gave it to Raghunath. And he told Raghunath he could worship the stone. And when you worship the stone from Govardhan, you can see Krishna in the Govardhan Shila. Said every stone on the Govardhan Hill is a manifestation of Krishna. So they'll paint the eyes, on the stone. So Raghunath, he was worshipping the Govardhan Shila. And that Govardhan Shila is there in Radhakund, you can see. And Lord Chaitanya also gave instruction. Raghunath asked, he would never go to Lord Chaitanya directly. He would ask Swarup Damodar, please ask Lord Chaitanya to give me some instruction. So Lord Chaitanya told Raghunath, he said, you should never eat luxurious food, and you should dress also very simply. Don't dress in an opulent manner. And he told him also, and don't hear all the gossip of the common people, and don't talk like all the common people. So he got these instructions from Lord Chaitanya, because he was a Babaji. He was renounced from the whole material world. So there's a standard by which they're supposed to live, you see. They don't talk anything about the material world. They just chant the holy name constantly and worship Radha and Krishna in their heart. And in this way, they're fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Eating very frugal, very simple, very less, and sleeping also less, and using all the time for Krishna's service. So sometimes people would come, they could not understand how he could live. Raghunath, he was so old and so thin, and they wonder how is it possible he's living.
And they founded holy places by meditation, yeah? Or some books also.
Well, Lord Chaitanya came there and revealed Radhakund to them. By the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, Radhakund was revealed. And then the different deities, they found the deities, they saw the deities, they could understand these deities were from the time of Braja, Lord Krishna's grandson, Brajanath. He had many different deities of Lord Krishna made. So some of those deities like Radha Govinda, Govindaji, the deity in Jaipur, that was the deity of Rupa Goswami, and Madan Mohan, that was the deity of Sanatana Goswami, and Raghunath, he also had a deity, I can't remember, Radha Damodar, I think was the deity.
Radha Damodar.
That was the deity. And each of them, they had a different deity. They had a deity, Krishna. And some of the deities like Radha, Radha Raman, who came from a Shaligram Shila. The one devotee, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he had come from Sri Rangam and he's come to stay in Vrindavan. And then he went up to Badrik Ashram. He went up to Gangotri. He wanted to get some Shaligram Shilas. So he was up at Gangotri, and some of the Shilas, they came out of the water on their own. They wanted to come with Gopal Bhatta. So he brought these Shaligram Shilas back to Vrindavan. And one day he was worshipping the Shaligram Shila. He was thinking it would be nice to have a deity of Krishna. And the next morning when he looked at the Shaligram Shila, one of the Shaligram Shilas had become a deity of Krishna. So that deity is worshipped there in Vrindavan.
Radha
Radha.
It's there in the internet. It's very beautiful. Small Shila, but we can dress them up.
Really?
No, you search it. My Bible is Radha Raman. It has a Sheila became Krishna.
That's what Shaligram Shiva.
Yeah, right.
Like
Became a
this,
deity.
like this.
Yeah, like this in the internet. You can see.
Stone, black stone
Yeah,
with the eyes.
right.
White eyes.
Yeah, right.
This
So Maharaji, when we are in the
Magic,
family life
right,
material
like
world, when
magic.
we meet our cousins and there is gossip happening, and if you want to avoid and stay away, then you
This
kind of
one.
keep quiet, or you
No,
say that I
she's-
don't want to engage in gossip.
No, this one. This one, right? Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. Huh?
Radha Raman. Right?
What happened? I
Oh.
don't know.
You see.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, I said. Yeah.
This one is
Yeah.
before.
You see the Shaligram, it's very small, right? Guru Maharaj, very small. He's very small.
Yes, if people are just gossiping, then better to get up and go away.
No,
Don't
gossiping
sit.
about cousin, about this, about their fears, about, you know what I mean, you know how it
Yeah,
is.
so if you want to avoid it,
Then you keep quiet.
yeah, you can keep quiet, but the mind may also think. So it's good to just get up and then you don't need to hear everything. If you get up and go to, you have to do something in the kitchen or something.
Like that.
Yeah. Just avoid.
Guru Maharaj, you said.
You can change the subject also. Just like there was this one devotee, Vamsi Das Baba. People would ask him, "What do you think of the government?" He would say, "Govardhan."
This is fantastic.
This is very good.
Very smart.
So you wouldn't talk about the government. You talk about government.
Prajalpa, right? It's very important, right?
Yeah.
Guru Maharaj,
Yeah.
what we do many times. Village talk.
Village talk.
Very hard,
That
Maharaj.
person, this person.
Very
this
hard.
one.
Give up the Prajalpa, one woman.
Village.
Huh?
One woman, very hard to give up the.
Yeah.
Big tapasya for women. Okay, now.
Guru Maharaj, you said, yeah.
Say, huh?
Yes, Mataji. Wait. You said Raghunath Das Goswami, he conquered over sleeping and eating,
Yeah.
which means like he can live without sleeping and eating. Usually we cannot eat we will get weak,
he
right?
ate very less and he slept only a little. That's the point.
That you can do.
He
That
had
we
ve-
cannot do, right?
People can do
Guru
with
Maharaj.
practice.
Well, yeah. Eating, first of all, you give up meat, fish and eggs, right? Become a pure vegetarian and just eat prasadam.
Mm.
And then gradually you can also, in old age, you're not able to eat too much, In old age you will eat much less.
Mm.
It's true.
Mm.
They say.
Prabhupada used to say, old man cannot eat too little. Young men can eat so much, but old men cannot eat much.
Cannot eat too
Won't, cannot eat more.
cannot eat much.
Mm.
Old man.
It's not good. Not good also for old people to eat.
My granddad also left from 3 meals to 2 meals to 1 meal.
Luxury means what?
Huh?
Luxury, eat luxury.
Eat, she's asking what do you mean by, Chaitanya said give up eating luxury, give up.
A lot of luxury food means a lot of food cooked in ghee, very rich food, very,
We are always
you know,
looking in ghee.
a lot of sweet sugar and like that, you know.
Oh my God, we eat always luxury.
Yes, always luxury food.
Luxury.
For us, we should gradually do it, right?
Yeah, you should. Well, you should first of all just eat prasadam. That's the thing. First eat what's offered to Krishna.
Yeah. Luxurious prasadam is okay. Luxurious prasadam is okay. First step. We should not eat outside luxurious prasadam. Then slowly, maybe someday.
How do you manage that in family?
But sleeping is really difficult.
Not eat out.
Hmm?
One, like with the family, you.
Well, you cook at home.
But if they go out to a restaurant, then you say, "Oh, sorry, but I can't eat." Then your
Eat the
in-laws,
salad.
your in-laws, and eat a salad is okay, but your in-laws will think, oh, like odd that she's not eating anything.
Only for the first time they will think. We all went out. First time they will say eat. Later nobody cares what you eat or not.
It's true.
But we eat for our own self. When you go, we dress to suit others. We dress because it's important. Other people see how you dress. But when it comes to eating, it's up to us, our own self, how much we eat and what we eat. It's up to we don't care about what other people think. Eating is it's our concern. But dressing, you have to think about others. You have to dress in an appropriate manner. But when it comes to eating, it's to suit ourselves.
Question.
Mm.
Maharaj, I have one question, but it's not this subject matter. It is possible without mercy of Guru, one who achieved 9 stage of
Bhakti.
bhakti, it's not possible.
Without the mercy of the Guru.
Is it
Because
possible to achieve?
Mongolia, the Prabhu who training all this devotee, he said, oh, she achieved in Sadhu Sangha, maybe he achieved this stage, she achieved in Anartha, Nirviti, something like this is not possible. They didn't take in shelter of Guru Maharaj, any
Guru Maharaj,
mantra,
yes.
but he told he achieved in Sadhu Sangha stage another nirviti is not possible.
Without mercy of the Guru.
Yes.
Well, there has to be some mercy from somebody. Some devotee, Shiksha Guru, or some mentor, or there must be, you have to get mercy from somebody. You can't just do it on your own. There has to be somebody there to help you to get free of the anarthas, to come to the higher stages.
Yeah, he's saying we need the mercy of the devotees.
You have to get, because how will you know how to do sadhana? You won't know. You won't be able to do any sadhana on your own. You have to hear. Who are you going to hear from? Just hear your own self?
They told
Read the books. Yeah, well, you can read the books, okay. But still, you need also Guru. Sadhu, Shastra, Guru.
Sadhu Shastra Guru.
Not only Shastra. You need also sadhus and Guru. Guru can be Shiksha Guru, can be Diksha Guru.
But this Siksha Guru, it's no contact with his Guru. Not possible.
No, but Shiksha Guru has to be, there has to be qualified person. You don't become Guru just by your own self.
Yes, he become little bit behind like Guru.
Ah, yes. They make themselves,
Yes.
take the position.
When I take pranam mantra, he is not happy.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why problem with him start the problem.
He wants you to be his disciple.
A little bit.
Okay. Valentina, you want to go? You're okay? So, prasadam.
Yes,
prasadam.
And there is also Chaitya Guru, yes?
Chaitya Guru is the Lord in the heart.
Yeah.
Krishna in the heart. But your heart has to be very clean
Yeah, it's
to get
a question
to
of
take
evolution.
mercy from the heart. You have to check with the Shastra, sadhus. We may think, oh, Krishna in the heart telling me, but it may be our mind. So, cannot rely on just Chaitya.